So let's see today's Karahi chicken recipe. Now first I'm going to prep up with the onions. So I've taken 4 medium onions. I'll just show you how to chop the onions. These are two that I'm chopping up now. I've already chopped up two. So first I'm just going to peel the onions, take off the edges. Now I like to take off the yellow part of the onion too, which is at the center. And once I've peeled the onions, wash the onions first before you start peeling them. And then after that we're just going to thinly slice them like this. So use a nice sharp knife. I'll just give you a closer look. So just chop them up very thinly like this. So I've taken 4 medium onions and now I'm just going to separate them like this. And our onions are prepped up. Now I'm going to show you the tomatoes. So I've taken 4 medium sized tomatoes, just chopped off the edge or the tip, and then just cut them each one into 6. That is each half into 6. So now besides our onions and our tomatoes, we're also going to read about half a cup of freshly chopped coriander and 2 light green chillies cut into 4s. This is about 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 4 to 5 tablespoons of curd. Now we're going to make this Karahi powder mix with all the powder masalas. So in a bowl, I'm going to take 3 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of coriander or dhania powder. Next goes in 1 teaspoon of cumin or jeera powder. 1 teaspoon of pepper powder. 1 teaspoon of chaat masala. 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala. Half a teaspoon of elaichi powder. So I've just taken 2 elaichis or cardamom pods, peeled them and made them a powder. So I'm going to mix all of these powders together. The entire recipe with all the measurements will be in the description box below. And I'm going to add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi powder. So our Karahi powder mix is ready. You can set it aside. Now besides that, I'm also going to be using 2 teaspoons of kasuri methi, which I'm just going, or dried fenugreek leaves. I'm just going to crush this up and set it aside. I'm going to be using 250 grams of chicken. Now I always use boneless chicken breast. Now in a big pot, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add the onions and we're going to fry the onions till they're nice and golden brown in color. So that will take you about 5 minutes, but it's a very important step. So fry the onions really, really well. Now once our onions are nice and fried, we're going to add the green chilies and fry the green chilies too for a minute or so till they have a whitish tinge on the peel. So fry this also. This is very important that you fry all the ingredients really, really well. That really, enhances the flavor of the dish. Now I'm going to add up my chopped up tomatoes. And we're going to mix all of this together. And we're going to cook this till the tomatoes are very nice and soft. So cover it for about a minute or so. Cook it. And then, just mash up the tomatoes. Now I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste. You can use ready-made ginger garlic paste, or you can just take 1 inch of ginger and 4 cloves of garlic and make a coarse paste or a fine paste and add that. Now once that is done, I'm going to add this Karahi powder mix that we prepared. Now ideally, all these spices are actually roasted and then made into a powder, but I am adding the powders directly because my coriander, pepper and cumin powders are all roasted and ground at home. I'll leave a recipe of how I prepare that at home. Now I'm going to add the chicken and mix it well. Also my garam masala recipe that is homemade recipe, I'm going to leave a link to that below so you can go and check out all these masalas. So you don't need to actually roast the chilies and roast all these spices separately and make a powder. If you just have all these at hand, in your pantry, you can just add that and that makes work really easy. Now I'm going to add some salt to taste and again mix it really well. Now use a large pot because it makes work a little easier. Now I'm going to add the dahi. So I'm adding about three huge tablespoons. You can add 4, 5 also, because we're not adding any water. So it's the moisture in the dahi that is going to actually cook the chicken, and that gives it the actual flavor. So try to use fresh homemade dahi or curd. I leave a link of how I prepare my dahi and curd at home, so you can go and check it out. See that your dahi is not old or it's not sour. Now add the kasuri methi. Remember to crush the kasuri methi before you add it. And now we're going to add the fresh chopped coriander. And that's it, friends. Now all that is left is to just mix everything well and then just cover and simmer and cook this for 10 minutes on a very low flame, just stirring in between till our karahi chicken is nice and ready. So here it is, it's all ready. The aroma in my kitchen is just mind blowing, and this dish is really tasty. So I really highly recommend that you do give this recipe a try.
Friends, I hope you liked today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.